Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Brittany and I have been on a Mounjaro GLP-1 journey since November of 2022, and I've lost 85 pounds and still counting. And yeah, I share my journey here with you guys on YouTube, and I have an entire playlist going back to the very beginning of my journey, like literally the week I started, where you can see updates weekly on side effects and weight loss and all of that. So if you're interested in any of that, I would love to have you subscribe and, go back and watch some of those videos if you want to learn how I did in the beginning. But today we are going to be discussing hair loss. So hair loss is a side effect, in quotation marks, I guess, because it's not actually spoken a lot about by the makers of Mounjaro, Eli Lilly, or by the Norman Notice people, but it does often come up in forums like Reddit and Quora. It also comes up in Facebook groups quite often that I will check into. And so I do think that while it's not like a described side effect, it is one that a lot of people are experiencing through personal experience, and so it deserves being talked about. So since it's something that I know a lot of people are struggling with, I decided to share with you guys what has worked for me in helping with regrowth. It did not prevent my loss, because by the time I started doing these things, I had already lost a lot of the hair and I had already done the damage. So if you go back to my videos, if you look around the time that I was on 7.5 and 10 milligram, I actually talked a lot about hair loss and how I was losing all of my hair and I was going bald and I was so worried about that. And what I found out later was that it was actually the hair that I was losing at that point had actually been damaged 3 months prior, because your hair functions on a 3-month cycle. So the hair that I was losing at 7.5 was actually hair that had been damaged in the very beginning of my journey when I had originally started on Mounjaro. So the lack of nutrients and the lack of protein and probably the lack of water in the very beginning that I was dealing with, or that I was feeding my body, had contributed to losing my hair 3 months later. And so on a lot of the Reddit threads, you will see people talking about the 7.5, 10 milligram dosage being the dose that caused their hair to fall out, when in reality, it probably was the lower dosages when they first started, because again, your hair functions on that 3-month cycle. And so you wouldn't lose the hair until the new hair growth or whatever was coming in. So I did want to touch on that, because that 7.5 milligram dosage seems to get the bad rap for hair loss. I just think it's a coincidence as to when your hair starts to fall out that you happen to be on one of those sort of mid-range dosages. And so our minds compare them and say, oh, well, it must be this dosage that is causing my hair to fall out. And really, that's just not the case, unfortunately. But like I said, I did have quite a bit of hair loss. In fact, I would say I probably lost 30 to 40% of my hair, and that's no joke. And you can see it now. I'm gonna scoot a little bit closer, get a little bit personal here, but you can see it now because of all of the regrowth. Let me see if I can find some of it. There we go. There's a lot right there. You can see there is all of this hair right here is now regrowth, like literally this whole front part of my head, and it goes throughout my whole hair. This is all hair that I lost, I would say back in like March. Look at that. That is now just starting. I mean, it's growing back pretty well, but it's now growing back. It's funny when I try to like curl my hair, when I get to the top, if I'm curling all the way up to the root, all of that will fall out of the curling iron, like it, because it, whatever. So I lost quite a bit of hair, and I was not good at preventing it. But since that point, I have learned that there are definitely things that you can do to keep your hair healthy while you're in the thick of the sort of losing weight process. So the first two things are not necessarily products, or they're not products, they're just common sense things. So the number one tip is water. I talk about this all the time. Water and protein are so important. You need to be eating like 100 to 110 grams of protein a day. And I know that that's probably not what I get, but it is something that I'm working on. And it is something that I've been conscious about the entire time that I've been on my journey. It's just I haven't always been super successful. If you've been following my last few videos, you know that I'm actually meeting with a nutritionist next week so that I can discuss ways to get more protein in my diet and just to hopefully stop losing weight, because I'm at a point now where I want to maintain, or to just get overall nutritional advice. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I've always gotten that protein goal, but it is what is recommended over and over again by like everybody. So 100 to 120 grams of protein a day. It's going to help like your hair, your skin, your nails, your appetite, all of the things. It's going to help. Same thing with water. Water helps it all. I recommend finding a way to get your water in that you enjoy. So that could be seltzer water. It could be, my favorite right now is the Circle bottle. Don't buy this off Amazon. It's not a good deal. Buy it off the Circle website. And you usually can get a good deal. Like they'll give you the bottle for free if you buy a certain amount of flavor packs. That's what I did. And this has helped me drink so much more water. My aim is 4 of these a day. And then I also will have seltzer water throughout the day as well. Water for me typically has never really been a problem. I've always been a water drinker. It's definitely the protein thing that I struggle with. I don't drink soda or juice or milk or anything like that. I just don't. So water's pretty much always been my drink of choice in life. But yeah, all the water, all the protein will help you. And do that right off the bat from the beginning, like protein drinks. Even if you're having like a terrible eating day where you're just not able to eat anything in the beginning with all of the horrible side effects, water and protein are going to be your friends. Like make sure you try to get those in. But there are also some products that I have found that I have been using and they have definitely helped me. I'm going to put a link down below to my Amazon storefront and you guys can check out if you're interested. I'll have a tab that is for Mounjaro hair loss or whatever, and all of these products will be there. If you do decide to purchase something, I do get a small kickback commission from it, but it doesn't raise the price for you. But I always want to disclose that. But these are all products that I literally use every day. This one's literally still wet because it was in my shower, to help me with my hair regrowth and preventing any more hair loss. The 2 vitamins that I take specifically for hair loss, this one is the NeoCell Super Collagen. I've shared this one before. It's my ride or die. I take it every single day. This one is Super Collagen with vitamin C and biotin. It has collagen types 1 and 3, vitamin C and biotin for healthy skin, hair, nails, and joint support. Now, this is my favorite. Like I said, I think it works the best. However, it is the one downside to this is that you have to take a lot of them. So the serving size of them is 6 tablets, which is a lot, especially, and they're a good size tablet. I'll go ahead and show you how big they are. It's like a normal multivitamin, I would say. That's the size of it. And you have to take 6 of these every single day. Now, you obviously could like just get as many as you can down, and anything is better than nothing. But I take 6 of them a day, and I really think they have helped. Like that is like, I feel like I've gotten a lot of regrowth, like a lot of good regrowth length already for the amount of time since my hair fell out. And I think that is all the vitamins that I take for my hair. That's what I think. So, I really like this one a lot. Like if you get, well, I don't know. I like them both, but this one is one that I take. And then the other one that I take is, so this exact one won't be linked below because this one is from Members Mark, which is the Sam's Club version, but a very similar one will be. So this one is biotin with keratin. So keratin is really good for your hair. If you ever heard of like keratin treatments, keratin deep conditioning treatments that you can get at salons that make your hair like soft and shiny and whole, like it's good for like fixing split ends and all of that stuff. So this actually has keratin built into it in addition to the biotin. So the reason I take another biotin supplement is because this one, the NeoCell, only has 1,000 micrograms, which is that's a good bit for a day, but this one has 10,000 micrograms, which is 33,333% of your daily value. So I'm all about that. So you take only 1 of these a day, which is much better than the 6, and it has the keratin built into it, and it's much more affordable. You get 250 capsules of this for like $10 to $15, whereas this one is like $15 to $20 for a 2-month supply. So much more cost effective. But yeah, both of these vitamins have helped me significantly. I take them every day religiously even if I forget my multivitamin, I'm taking those ones. The next products that I found, I actually first started seeing them from like hair gurus on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, whatever. And I started noticing that a lot of people were saying how good they were for healing damaged hair and for hair growth. And a lot of people actually compare them to the Way products and say that they are a dupe for them. And that is the pretty much entire Elizavecca line. So Elizavecca is a Korean company that specializes in hair, but they have shampoo and stuff like that as well. And oh my gosh, y'all, this stuff is so good. Like, so good. It is pig collagen, so if you're like a vegan or something, maybe that's not going to be your thing. But this one is the SARE 100 Collagen Coating Protein Ion Injection is what it's called. And this one is like a leave-in. So I use this one on my wet hair after I shower. This one smells amazing. Oh, this like literally will make your hair smell so good. So I use this one on my wet hair. Actually, I don't use this first though. The first one that I use is their oil. So this is the Hair Muscle Essence Oil. And this is like, if you get one product from that, no, they're all great, but this one is probably my favorite. I use this on my girls too for like detangling. It works really well. So what I do with the oil is I put a couple of pumps on my wet hair, and then I put this on top of it. So these always, when I get out of the shower, these are the products that I use. 2 pumps of this, and then like a small dollop of this on my mids to ends. Then once my hair has been dried, especially if I'm blow drying it, I will put 1 to 2 pumps on my mid to ends again, which I did not do because I was going to show y'all how I did it. So it's 2 pumps of this. I rub it between my hands, and then I split my hair in 2 and just sort of rake it through. And this adds, and then I twist my hair to like coat it. And this adds so much shine. Can y'all see that? Look at the difference in shine on the 2 sides. So much shine and like smoothness to my hair that it doesn't have if I don't use this. And I really like, I'll put a ton of this on my hair at night and braid my hair. And I really think it's helped my overall hair be like just softer and shinier and better. Like, love this stuff so much. I can rub it on like my arms and stuff. And then the final thing from Elizavecca is this hair mask. This one I use in the shower. Love it so much. It's the same type of thing. You wash your hair and then you squeeze out all the water and you put this on for 10 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I actually will I usually do it on like my everything day when I'm exfoliating, shaving, all of the things, so that I have the 10 at least minutes before I rinse it off. But the days that I do all 3 of these together, it's literally the best day of my life. My hair is so beautiful. I didn't do the mask today, but I did everything else. It's perfect. It's literally amazing. So these are all actually really affordable as well. They're like $10 or less per thing. And the oil specifically lasts you forever. This is actually a new one that I just got that I am showing with you guys today. I have one that's almost gone, like literally like half a inch maybe in the bottom, but Finley ripped the wrapper off. So I wanted to be able to show you the cute packaging because the other bottle is just clear. But yeah, literally love these so much. I bought the other bottle of this like back in March or maybe even February, and I'm just now running out of it, and I use it on me and my 2 daughters multiple times a day. So this one will last you forever. These, not as much, but a little bit does go a long way on these. So Elizavecca, their entire line is amazing if you want cost-effective things. And again, I will link those all down below. But those products are definitely what has helped me. I do want to offer some encouragement. Your hair will come back. Look at my regrowth. It's coming back, and you're not going to go bald. I wanted to share, I myself was so worried that I was going to go bald in the beginning of this, and I didn't, and my hair came back. So here's your motivational speech for the day. But yeah, that's my little update for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, drop me an emoji down below, and I will see you guys in a few days. Have a great day, guys. Bye.